Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, That Model Railway Guy, and welcome to the 50,000 subscriber live stream special. Yeah, this is just honestly incredible. Sorry, I've got lots of technology over here. I'm just checking that everything is working properly. This is the first time we've been able to test it out for a while. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I hope I can see lots of comments coming in. Don't worry, we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, this is the 50,000 subscriber live stream special. It just sounds so insane to say that this channel has hit 50,000 subscribers. Yeah, just bonkers. It was only earlier this year, I think it was about February, March time, that we did the 40,000 subscriber live stream special. So, you know, another 10,000 subscribers in less than a year is just absolutely bonkers. Anyway, like I said, I am That Model Railway Guy. I'm going to be here with you every week for the next few weeks over Christmas doing live streams like this. And basically the way this works is I've got my layout set up behind me. Hopefully you can see already there's some trains running on the layout. Don't worry, we've got cameras all stationed all around the layout, pun intended, very much there. But yeah, basically the way this works is if you guys want to see a particular loco running on the layout, there should be a list down in the description of every loco that I've got. They're all in various places, but I should be able to get one of those and put it on the track. And so if you send in a super chat, it'll make a big noise on the screen, it'll get my attention, and I will run that loco for you if you type in the comment what loco you would like to see. It is just locos. We can't do rolling stock because then it gets way too complicated and I just don't have enough time to figure everything out. But that's basically the way it works. So if you would like to send in a super chat and see a particular loco running, please do that. It would be very much appreciated. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to go to, I've got new technology and new stuff. And so if I press this button, you can see we've got the chat on screen. I love this. This is a new little bit of technology. I'm going to have to put on my glasses though because unfortunately my eyes are old technology still. They're still a Mark 1 eyeball. But yeah, lots of people in the chat here. We have Andrew Silverbell 6199 says, wow. Nigel Cole is here, a channel member. Oh, blimey, this is moving really fast. Soda Dan the Man is our... Don't forget, Soda Dan the Man is our moderator. Please be kind to him. Don't make his job too difficult. Otherwise, he will keep you all in check. But yes, so like I say, that it is. Yeah, it always takes me a bit of a while to get back into these live streams and things. We're going to see how this one goes. Hopefully, I've got everything set up correctly. But yes. So anyway, now that we've tested out the chat screen, we can go back to our main screen. And oh, I've just seen we've already got 91 people watching, which is incredible. Yeah, so Heartland 34101 says, hey TMRG. Nigel Cole says, congratulations on the 50,000. Yeah, loads of stuff. Anyway, let's get to some camera shots because I've got this shot here. We've changed the camera angle slightly this time around. So we can see a little bit more of the layout. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is all going to be a lot more enjoyable to watch. So there won't be so, you know, the gaps between things won't be quite as big. So yeah, we've got this shot that looks over one entire side of the layout. We've also got this shot returning, making a nice return. That's of the sort of the yard area, and there's a couple of locos there. If anybody would like to see the Cali 812 running, that would be very cool. Then we also have another shot of the station where you can see stuff running through the station. We've got more than just one shot on the station though, because at the far end of the station we also have this overhead shot as well, and we can actually now for the first time see the siding that is just down there at the other end. So yeah, and then of course we've got everyone's favourite, the little bank shot right as the loco derailed. Fantastic! That is quite spectacular. I couldn't have planned that if I tried. That's slightly embarrassing, isn't it? Oh well, hand of God coming in. Don't worry, the loco is fine. I've fixed it all. It's been running around perfectly all this time, and then all of a sudden it's just decided to do that right as I switched the camera to it. Evidently, it's got stage fright. So anyway, it's all running fine. This is the fiddle yard is sort of about here. So this is where I'll be sort of running around and getting stuff going. But yeah, basically, like I said, if you would like to send in a super chat, I will do. Let's see, more technology. Yeah, so we've got the thing there. Like I said, if you would like to send in a super chat and would like to see something in particular running on the layout, then that is what we will do. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm more than happy to run this train because it's one of my favourites. Even if it is going to derail ever so often. If it does derail, then I'll swap it out for another one. We'll put something else on the track instead. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't do that. I don't quite know why it did do that. But yeah, and then yeah, so it is good fun to watch this running around. I'm gonna give it another go. Let's see if it works again. We'll see if as it comes around. Oh yeah, so just a reminder as well, with the little banner going across the screen there, you can also pre-order your wagons now as well, your TMRG wagons. Actually, let me I'll do a little thing in there. You can pre-order your wagons there using that link that I've just put in the chat. So yeah. We have our first. It's actually not. It's not a super chat. It was Soda Dan the Man has become. I know he's a member, but it's one of those delayed things of like if you became a member since the last live stream, and I think if you leave a comment or do something, then but he has actually sorry, my bad. It didn't actually flash up with the comment on the screen, but it has now. Soda Dan the Man says, "Can I request the Bachmann Thomas running?" Absolutely, I think we can do that for you. Where is the Bachmann Thomas? I've got it somewhere. Tell you what, let's go to that shot for a bit, and I'm going to just sort of disappear, because this way you can see the whole layout while I sort of move around and do these various sorts of things. But yes, I'm going to get the Bachmann Thomas out. Now, what do I run him with? That's going to be the interesting thing. It's going to be, I'm going to have to find something to run him with, because I don't think, as much as I love these quad arts, which are currently making their way through the station now, yeah, as much as I love them, they're quite heavy, and I don't know if Thomas is going to be able to deal with that. So he's only a little engine after all. I could do what I have been doing previously, which is running them as a twin set. Should we do that? We'll do that. Seeing as it's you, Soda Dan the Man, and you're the very first one, we'll get Thomas running just for you. Right. I'm going to put... Let's see if I can actually do this. Oh yes, because Primrose has just derailed herself again. So we'll... Oh no, that's not worked either. Okay, right. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be a little bit of a change over here, but that's what we like about these live streams is the chaos. To be perfectly honest, is having everything sort of go, well, not horribly wrong, but it's always a bit of a challenge keeping things running in such a way that right, now what am I doing here? I'm getting rid of these two. Is that how I do it? I'm trying to figure out how yeah. There we go. I'm taking off half of the quad art set, and I'm going to run them as a twin set, a fictional twin set as Annie and Clarabelle, which is, for those of you who have been watching the Slice of Sodor series that I've been doing, yeah, it's there's quite a lot of... Oh, that's going to run away now. Okay, let's take that off as well. Okay, right. I think I've got this all working correctly. So let me get I control everything via my phone, which is why I'm looking down so much. So I'm not just on Twitter or something while I'm watching, while I'm doing this live stream. Right. So what is it? Got to remember what I've actually set Thomas to be. I think I've set him to number 1. Yeah, there we go. Right, Thomas doesn't have a stay alive in him, so we're going to have to run him fairly fast for you, Soda Dan the Man. But here we go. He's coming out onto This is bonkers. I love it that this is our first live stream, and this is our first super chat of the series. Is Thomas the Tank Engine? Very appropriate, I think, considering the series that I've been. Oh, he's stopped. Come on, get going. There we go. Yeah, it's could do with a little bit more of a. Actually, I've not actually tested to see if he runs around the layout properly. Oh, he does. He's gone over that dodgy bit of track all right then. Oh, I forgot to switch to the shot there with him going over the bank, but don't worry, we'll go around again. Oh, actually, let's come back to this shot just while he's in the fiddle yard. I love this. This is absolute chaos. But yeah, here he is. He's coming back out onto the channel again. Rather, he's coming back out onto the layout again. Getting my words all mixed up and muddled. There we go. I love this. Oh, he's giving it a good go. I may just need to clean the track properly. Yeah, he doesn't like basically any points, is what I've discovered, or what we're discovering together. There he goes, over the bank. I love it. It's incredible. Fantastic. All right, let's come back to this shot, because trying to keep up with Thomas running around the layout is going to be a bit chaotic. But yes. Oh, we've just had another super chat come in. Who's that from? Oh, that's Nigel Cole. Has just sent in a super chat that says, congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, Nigel. That's much appreciated. And he says, Gresley A4, please. Yeah, absolutely, we can do that for you. We'll let Thomas run round for a few more minutes. We'll let Thomas attempt to run round for a few more minutes. But yes. Oh, Emperor's Path is in here as well. Hello to you. It's great to see you. It's so nice to see everyone tuning in. Soda Dan the Man says, thank you, it's Xmas, so it's all about fun. Yeah, absolutely, I completely agree. And to be fair, I have just done like a whole series on building a Thomas the Tank themed layout. So if I didn't run Thomas the Tank Engine, like, there'd be something wrong with me. Let's put it that way. Mo Phipps has just said, good evening, my Accurascale duck literally arrived 15 minutes ago. I've just finished readjusting the pickups and he's running like a dream, so great to see it in person after ordering a year ago. Fantastic, really glad that's just turned up for you, and yeah, hope you enjoy having fun running that. Thomas is very loud. It's in comparison to the because it's a kid's toy essentially, you know, in comparison to like all the other fine scale models that I have around, which are like dead silent when they run, apart from when I put the sound on. But yes, Thomas is very noisy in comparison, so it's a bit chaotic. The Sudrian Merman says, have you ever tried making your own loco using a 3D printer and working on making an NER J71 in BR Black? Oh yeah, okay, cool. It's one of the things I have considered. I don't know. I'm not great at 3D printing, that's the thing. Like, I can do like small little details and things here. Doing a loco is like a whole other kind of kettle of fish, essentially. So it would be something I'd love to try out in the future. But yeah, one of the things that I do have to remember, and sort of one of the not sad things, but one of the things I have to be aware of when I make videos for the channel is that I have to kind of be able to do things quickly because, you know, there's got to be sort of consistent content coming out. And so, yeah, it's that sort of thing where, you know, I would love to do a video where I, you know, attempt to 3D print and make my own locomotive. I think it would be quite a long sort of process. I don't think it's going to go right the first time. Oh, Thomas has now completely stopped. Let me just give him a nudge. There we go. Yeah, just randomly will stop all of a sudden like that. I have also cleaned the track and everything as well. So, yeah. But yes. Anyway, the point that I was saying was we need to. I need to make sure that I can make videos consistently, and something like 3D printing a loco, I think is going to take me a bit more time. Not saying I will never do it. I would absolutely love to do it. I think it's one of those things that I need to find some time in my own life to kind of go away and research it and figure out how to do it before I then try and do a video on it. Otherwise, it's going to be just a video of me getting things wrong. And as much as I know that some people like to see that stuff, if that's the entire video and there's no payoff of it going right at the end, it's just one of those things that you do have to judge. Anyway, while I'm doing that, I am going to get Nigel Cole's super chat because he wanted to see a Gresley A4, and I have just the loco. I'm going to get it ready here. Here we go. We have Sir Nigel Gresley himself. There we go. Not holding it very well, but I'm going to get this on the layout so that it's ready to run next. I should really get a sound chip in this loco. This is one of the 00 locos, so it's good fun. Anyway, we'll let Thomas run around for another minute or so. Actually, let's watch him go around the layout properly. Yeah, feels very the model era Thomas with this, doesn't it? So yeah, I love it. Is he going to give us a complete run this time? Oh no, derailed on the last. Oh, but he got himself going again, actually. Hey, there we go. So that is Thomas the Tank Engine. Thank you so much, Soda Danderman, for sending this in. That's been That's been great fun to start off the super chats. Oh, there's my little reminder. Fantastic. So I literally timed that perfectly. And yeah, thank you again, Soda Danderman, for sending that in. I think that is the absolute perfect way to start off this this batch of live streams. And now from one blue engine to another blue engine. See, how's that for a segue? I've just got to remember to switch all the points in the fiddle yard, and we shall see if Sir Nigel Gresley makes it round the layout. I really probably should have tested all of these locos before before sending them out onto the track. Oh, here we go. Is it going to run for us? Let's see how this goes. I'm going to take it fairly slowly first of all, because this is a bit of an exploratory run. I've also, you can see, I've put the Gresley teaks on there as well. Oh, let's speed it up a little bit, shall we? Yeah, there is a little dodgy bit of track there, isn't it? It's one of the connections between the board joints, but yeah, I think that's working. It seems to be working all right. It's slowing right down in the fiddle yard though. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, we'll watch it go around again another time. I think it's just sort of settling in. A lot of these locos haven't run for quite a while, so you know, certainly something like a big Gresley Pacific like this, it's hard to run that on Farquhar because you know you hit the buffers after a while. You can only just sort of get it going, and then yeah. But yeah, thank you so much to Nigel Cole, big supporter of the channel. I'm always seeing your comments and always massively appreciative of it. One of our very first members as well. Oh, I forgot to switch to that camera there. So. Oh, and we've had another super chat come in. Thank you so much to the Northeast. Let me because I will forget to. There we go. Let's go back to that shot, and there we can see everything happening. The Northeastern and Cotswold says, congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. Could I see the P class go? Yes, absolutely. We'll get the P class going for you. Now, what am I going to run the P class with? That's a very good question. Where is the P class as well? Oh, I can see it. It's just slightly behind the camera. Now, I hope you're okay with me running the blue one. We've sort of inadvertently had a bit of a blue engine theme. How long are we going to keep it going for? I'm curious. So, but yes, we've gone from one small blue engine, Thomas the Tank Engine, to a very large blue engine, as in Sir Nigel Gresley. We're going back to small blue engines now with the P class. So yeah, but thank you very much, Northeastern and Cotswold. That's very much appreciated. I'm going to get this on the layout so that it's ready to go. And just a reminder as well, I will have to run the freight train at some point. Now, oh, maybe I should run the freight train. I did have a plan for what I was going to run the P class with, but I'm going to put it on the freight train. I think this will be a bit of fun. Oh, Sir Nigel Gresley has derailed. Right, let's fix this. Hand of God moment coming in here. Trying to get the front bogey back on the track. Right, this might be a two-hand job. Admittedly, trying to do this on a curve is not helping, so maybe I should just bring it around here. There we go. You can now all see me messing around with this and trying to get that front truck. Right, let's hold that. Let's get. This is not good for the loco. There we go. Right, let's let it run off. And meanwhile, just need to make sure. Yeah, so there is essentially a dodgy bit of track down over there. But don't worry, it'll, like I say, it's always chaos these first ones. I did go around and check all the joints before, like, you know, running everything. But obviously, some locos just are a bit more sensitive than others. I guess that's all I can think. Yeah, thank you very much to Nigel Cole for sending this in. We'll pretend that the derails doesn't. Yeah, I'm just watching it as it goes around that corner again. Okay, fingers crossed. If it becomes if it's a constant issue, what I'll do is I'll just run things around the other way, and usually that kind of sorts things out a bit. So you know, it's yeah. Train chaser Andy says reasons we need check rails. Yes, I completely agree. Soda Dandaman. This was in reply to Joshua W5621. I'm not going to be able to say the numbers, so I'm just going to call people by their names. So the Watercress Line and North Yorkshire Moors Railway are the two heritage railways that have regularly used A4s. Most other railways are too small in both length and gauging. Do you know what? I knew about the North Yorkshire Moors. I knew that that Sir Nigel Gresley is kind of like a semi-resident there almost. Like it always seems to be going back there. But yeah, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that the Watercress Line was also particularly associated with A4s as well. I mean, considering that we've only got the one working A4 at the moment, bring back Bitton. That's what I say. Soda Dandaman says, I'm wondering, will it derail if they run the other way? Just thinking that when you said it. Yeah, that's my sort of, my classic thing as well, is sort of thinking, okay, right, well, if we just turn it around the other way, does the dodgy bit of track still cause an issue? Sometimes it you know, if it's like a step in the track or whatever, like sometimes if you're going over it the other way, like you're sort of going, yeah, this whole thing. But seems to be running fine. Something I can adjust for next week. Which is a good point to say. I will be here next week as well. Probably not on Thursday, seeing as that is Christmas Day. I'm sure you've all got much better things to be doing on Christmas Day than watching this. But we'll try and do something earlier in the week, probably Tuesday. So yeah, mark your calendars for that. If you want to tune in and hang out with some fellow like-minded modelers and see some trains running on a model railway and basically just enjoy the chaos and the fun and the festive frivolities, yeah, it's all good fun. So yeah, Nigel Cole says, thanks for running, Sir Nigel Gresley. Absolute pleasure. I am, yeah, I'm more than happy to run that for you. It's been great to run it. I love that we've. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's reminding me that I need to run the next one. Let's watch Sir Nigel Gresley go around one more time again, shall we? Here we go. I love this shot from sort of over the bridge that you can kind of see. It's yeah, it's great. I love it. Not quite as close as some of the other shots. Like this one is sort of like, you know, line side view almost. But yeah, certainly looks great with the A4 blasting through the station here. And how are we going to do on this one? Are we going to have a repeat of that derailment from earlier? Yeah, there we go. All's well and good. Thank you so much, Nigel Cole, for suggesting the A4. And like I said, if you too would like to see a particular loco running on the layout tonight, you can just send in a super chat, and I'll be more than happy to run that for you. But now we've got to move on to there was some I can't actually. It's so far back. Northeastern and Cotswold wanted to see the P class running, and I have a bit of a plan for the P class if I can find it on my list of many locomotives. Where is it actually? Is this going to be the embarrassing moment where I realise I haven't actually put it on my list? Maybe it's still... Well, this is awkward. Have I? I'm pretty sure I've run this before on a live stream. Maybe I've just set this to... I wonder if it's... Oh, there we go. It's because I changed the image. I'm using the decoder from another loco on this, and I hadn't changed the image for it, so I was looking at something else. Anyway, let's go back to this shot here. Fingers crossed this all works out properly. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. Oh, okay, no, it turns out there was something just blocking it in the fiddle yard. It's all good. So we've got a nice little freight train here. I think this is a bit of fun. And nice to have the P class going again. So thank you, Northeastern and Cotswold. And let's see as it comes through the yard. I do love the P classes. And also continuing our blue engine theme. I really think it's such a lovely little loco. Really well proportioned, aren't they? And this Bluebell livery is just fantastic. Yeah, I do very much like it. You can also see the TMRG wagons that we've got in the train there as well. As I just cut away from it, but yeah, they're the third and fourth wagons there. Or it's actually the fourth one is the one that we're doing. So if you would like your if you would like to pick up that model railway guy wagon, I am going to be, you know, promoting them all throughout the night because, let's face it, I need to. You guys asked for it, so you know now we're trying to sell a wagon. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see. But I, on the note of the wagons, like, I have been absolutely blown away by how many of you have ordered so far. It's actually been crazy. So thank you so much to everybody who has been ordering the wagons. Yeah, and if you do want one, you need to place a pre-order because we're not going to be. I'm going to cut to this shot just so that, because I will forget otherwise that the loco is running around the layout. But yeah, if you do want one of these TMRG wagons, then yeah, you do need to send it. Ooh, super chat. That's from Two Wheel Frenzy, who says, "May I ask if you have any Pannier or saddle tank engines? I love those." Oh, this is your lucky day because I have just got the Accurascale Pannier tank. Literally just did a review on it a while ago. Well, literally like a few days ago, I think last weekend. So yeah, I will happily run that for you because that's my new toy. So I'm going to run that for you. Thank you so much for sending in that super chat. We'll get to that in a moment. At the moment, though, we are running the P class for. These super chats come so fast and the chat is going so much tonight. Northeastern and Cotswold. You'd think I've said it enough times now that I would remember it. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, wagons. Yeah, if you do want to get a wagon, you need to place a pre-order. And the simple fact of the matter is that we are only making so many of these. We can only make so many of these, and quite a lot of them have been sold already. So we're not gonna have loads in stock. Like, you know, once they actually come out, it's gonna basically be like, okay. Oh, we've just Luke Jackson has been a member for 3 months, it says. And the super chat he sent in, it says, for 100,000k subscribers, can we get a coach with you on it? As in, like, an image of my face? I don't think anybody wants that. I'm assuming you mean like the logo on it, but you can of course always get like the Model U figure of me as well. That is available to buy from Model U. We should probably look at getting some of those in the shop as well. But yeah, so yeah, like I say, with the wagons, yeah, if you would like to get one, this is kind of like, I'm not saying we'll never do them again in the future, but like, this is basically the situation is, if you want one, pre-order one now. You don't have to pay anything right now. It takes your money like once they arrive. It's like a standard pre-order. So, you know, you don't have to worry about there being any issues like that about, you know, we're not going to just take your money and run. But I do want to say a big thank you to the Wagon Yard as well, because it's the Wagon Yard that we're working with to do these wagons. And yeah, it's been incredible working with them. When the sample came through, like I said, it's that one, it's the fourth one there on that one. The third one, the one that's running slightly ahead of it, is like the very prototype that they did, like, you know, over a year ago at this point, when they were first sort of getting up their UV printing, sort of getting it all started and set up. And it just for a bit of fun did one with my wagon on while I was in the office, just to kind of demonstrate how the stuff worked. And I was just like, oh, this is really cool. And then obviously I've run it on my layout quite a lot. And you know, it's appeared in videos, and everybody's been saying, when are you gonna sell one of these wagons? When are you gonna actually make it available for us to buy? And I was like, it was just a one-off thing. Does anybody really want that? And turns out a lot of you were asking. Actually, last time we did some live streams, yeah, we actually had a lot of people. We actually ran a poll about saying, would you actually buy one of these wagons? And it's partly thanks to doing that poll that yeah, we actually are now doing this as an actual physical wagon. So yeah, if you would like one, like I say, do get in there quick, because they are. Yeah, they are. They're not going to be around forever. Basically, it's. I'm not going to say it's like a limited edition thing, because we could do more of them in the future if there's enough demand. But at the moment, it's sort of like, I think we're going to just focus on doing this run. And like I say, when they do get shipped out to everybody, it's not going to be like a standard like release thing where they'll be available in the shop just for anyone to buy. If you want one, we need to. It's kind of like if you know how. If you know how like Rapido does their pre-order system, and they have like an order deadline, and it's like if you order before that deadline, then you're guaranteed to get one. If you leave it until afterwards, like you might be able to get it. But if you wait until they're actually released, then like it's just a free-for-all. This is even more sort of restricted. Oh, another super chat. Dagger2311 says, Black 5 please sir. Absolutely, we will get that going for you as well. So we've got the P class running. is there anything? Oh, we've got the pannier and the saddle tank to do for two-wheeled frenzy. This is where things are going to get a bit chaotic for me. I'm gonna have to try and remember all the different things. But yes, so I must get the let's get the pannier on the track so that we can actually run that, because I would like to see the pannier going around. I realise I've done this at a pretty terrible point in the stream, to be perfectly honest, because there's actually nothing happening out on the layout, and I am now busy putting locos on the track in the fiddle yard. I also, and this shows how new the pannier tank is that I haven't actually reset the decoder. I haven't programmed the decoder yet, so it's still running as number 3. So I have to remember that if I run anything else with the number 3, because like the little porta-par, the Rapido porta-par, let me get it, because they're so cute. Yeah, there you go. This is also set to number 3 as well, because I've not finished doing a review on it yet. When I do the reviews, I leave them literally as they are, like out of the box. So I just sort of leave it like that. But yeah, if anyone wants to see the Rapido porta-par, I mean, this is so tiny, but yeah. Oh, and another super chat as well. Luke Jackson has said, the NER Auto Coach, please. Can never get enough of the North Eastern Railway. And I meant the Model U versions of you as a guard in the coach for 100,000k. Oh, that's a cool idea. Because I do, for those of you who don't know, I am a guard at the Spa Valley Railway. So, yeah, I suppose I should go down to Model U at some point in my full guard's uniform and actually do a scan with them in that. Because, like I said, the one I've got at the moment is of me doing it like I'm taking a photo or I'm filming something on my phone. So if you want to have like me on your layout filming like a YouTube video. Oh, actually, this is a good. I'm gonna do this here. Oh, sorry, I've pressed the wrong button. No, let's go back to the multi-shot, and then we go to camera 4. There we go. So yes, I always get a bit confused with all the different shots and things. But you can just see there on the platform. There is a little figure there with a dog on a leash, and that is my Model U figure. So if you would like to have one of those, I believe you can buy them from Model U. And I've just noticed that there is a little bit of stuff on. Anyway, let's go to this. We're going to watch the P Class go around one more time, because this has been good fun. And then we shall get. Yeah, we'll get. Actually, this is going to be we're going to break the streak. We're not running a green. We're not running a blue loco next. It's going to be a green loco next. So yeah, this is going to be. We're going to be breaking our streak of blue locos. But I think that's okay. And here we go, running through the station for the final time. We have the P Class. It's such a gorgeous little loco. I have actually fitted a stay alive in this as well. Not sound, but yeah, the stay alive does make this pretty much bomb proof. Just especially because 060s are always tend to be a bit tricky. Just because they can rock on that centre axle. But yeah, anyway, nice little freight train there running with the P Class. Oh, I've just realised as well, I did have the Southern Railways brake van on the back there as well, which works very, very well for the P Class indeed. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to bring the P Class into fiddle yard. I've got to make sure I stop this at the right point so that I don't overrun anything, but also make sure that I've got enough space at the other end of the... Yeah, anyway, it's all good. It's all fine. I've done it all right. Let's get this going. Here we go. We can actually put the sound on this one. Oh, I forgot how loud these Accurascale locos are. Here we go. It's going to be coming out onto the layout any second now. I think this is the first sound loco that we've run tonight as well. We've got a nice couple of Mark 1s behind there as well. I think that's a cool sort of thing there, isn't it? once we, like I say, once we've run this round the layout once, I'll do another slightly faster run for you all. I will scroll back and have a look at who requested this in just a little bit. There we go, coming over the bank. That's such a cool shot. Although I might need to just sort of lift it up slightly because it is a little bit, the locos are sort of, you know, at the top of the frame there, so maybe I'll adjust that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's speed him up then. Let's speed up Duck. There we go. So yes, for those who aren't aware, this is Duck from the Railway series. Coming out onto the layout now. Joshua W5621 says, "Is that a 57XX?" It is indeed. Yeah, it's a lovely look. It's the brand new Accurascale one, so it's yeah, it's great. I'm very much a fan. Although I do think I will have to, if I do these live streams again in the future, I might have to turn the sound down on it. Because these Accurascale locos are so loud, the speakers in them, I don't know what they're using, but yeah, it's kind of bonkers. It's a good job we're not running something like the Class 50. That's not a hint, by the way. I mean, I do have a Class 50 here if anyone wants to see that running. But yeah, it would be a bit chaotic, shall we say that? Yeah, Soda Dan the Man has just said it's 5741. It's the real life number of Duck. So yeah, fantastic. Soda Dan the Man says, "If you had the money, would you buy the black T that's up for sale at the GCR? Is that the Black 5? I don't know. I'm not aware of the situation or stuff like that. I mean, okay, so here's the thing, is the classic joke that I've always sort of been told is that the only way to make a small fortune with steam locomotives is to start with a large fortune, with the idea being that, you know, you just lose money on it. So if money was no object and I could help out and, you know, get it running again, like, yeah, I don't see why not, but at the same time, it's not like something that I would know anything about or have any kind of expertise in. Yeah, I'm gonna switch off the Pannier tank, the sound on the Pannier tank, because it's very loud. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool to be involved with something like that. But at the same time, like, I don't have any idea how you would even go about doing something like that. And there's a lot of like people just buying, you know, locos for the sake of it, and then not really knowing what the process is or what's actually involved in, you know, being able to run something. So yeah. Anyway, this was for Wheel Frenzy. I'm just seeing on the Pannier tank was being run for Wheel Frenzy. I don't think I said that when I started running this. So yeah. We've also sold several more wagons since I did my little promo recently as well. They've been popping up here on the screen, and I've just been told from off screen as well that the wagons are selling incredibly well. So yeah, this is a good time to get one if you want to make sure you get one. So yeah, I won't plug them too much now because I'm going to play the video in a moment. Well, I'm going to take a break after this loco. We'll run this loco around a few more times. Then we'll take a little bit of a break while I get the next batch of super chats sent in. So if you would like to see something, do send in a super chat sooner rather than later. Yeah, and then I can get it all ready while you're watching the little video and stuff. And we'll be back very, very soon. We're going to go until, I mean, I always say we'll go for about an hour, which means this would finish at about 8 o'clock. But I know that we always overrun, so just assume it's going to be like an hour and a half. So we'll finish at around about 8:30, and then we'll probably still overrun by like 5 or 10 minutes after that as well. But yeah, I love it. I love doing these things, and yeah, it's really cool. I've got the thing on my screen here as well. We've got over 100 people watching, which is bonkers. Thank you so much to everybody spending your evening tuning in with us for this 50,000 subscriber live stream special. Still insane to say, but yeah, it is just crazy. So thank you so much. And yeah, let's go back to this shot here, and we'll watch. Let's turn the sound back on for the Pannier. Nice big long whistle there. Actually, I'll do it. I'll do it down through the station as well, because that's where the microphone is. So you can probably hear it as it goes past. And there we go, that is the Great Western Pannier tank, the 57XX. Fantastic, we've just had another super. Let's go back to this screen very, very briefly. Who's that from? That's from Joey5773, member for 3 months, and has just said, "You're fab, Joe, thanks for all the advice, wagon order." Thank you so much, and we've just had another one come straight in as well at the same time. Rowan Parsons says, "Can you run the Class 50, please?" I kind of set myself up for that, didn't I? Right, so what I'm going to do now, I've just forgotten that the Pannier it's got a brake on it. I've got to actually switch it off. Right, so I'm going to take a very, very short break, but don't go anywhere because we've got something to play out. So, yeah, and then we'll come back. I'm going to get all the next Super Chats run out so I don't have to do like lots of running around. But, yeah. Have a watch of this in the meantime. If for some reason you haven't pre-ordered your wagon yet, well, here is a little bit more about the situation. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, That Model Railway Guy, and welcome to a very exciting video because I have an announcement for you all. So a while back, not too long ago, the channel hit 50,000 subscribers, which is just incredible, and thank you to all of you who have supported the channel throughout the years. And so to mark this occasion, I wanted to do something really special. I wanted to do something, something that is a sort of a massive step out of my comfort zone. And so that's what this announcement is today. It's a new product for the shop, and rather than just tell you what it is, maybe I should just show you. So yes, we are making a That Model Railway Guy wagon, and I am so excited about this, in case you hadn't already guessed. So the important stuff, let's get that out of the way immediately. It is available to pre-order right now at thatmodelrailwayguy.com, or you can follow the link down in the description, and it is $24.99. So yeah, if you would like one of these, don't delay, get your pre-order in straight away before they all go. That would be nice. But yeah, a lot of you, well, some of you saw the custom wagon that the Wagon Yard made for me a while back now, which had my logo on, and ever since I first showed that off on the channel, loads of you have been saying, when is this going to be available? When can we buy this? When is it going to be available? And I had to keep saying to everybody, it's not a commercial product or anything. This was just a one-off that the Wagon Yard did for me, and I was very grateful to that. So many of you guys have showed interest in this model that we've decided to give it a go. So I'm teaming up with the Wagon Yard, who are going to be producing these for me. I think it looks fantastic. The printing has come out really nicely on it, especially with the logo as well. I think it actually looks better than the original one that we did, as well as just the original one-off. This looks so much better because, yeah, we've been able to use like higher resolution art and stuff, and yeah, it just looks fantastic. I'm so pleased with it, if you couldn't already tell. So like I said, please do go and pre-order one if you would like one of these. I would recommend placing a pre-order rather than waiting until they become available. I don't think we're going to have like many, if any, sort of available in general stock. So if you want to guarantee getting one of these, do definitely place a pre-order. We're doing it on the Oxford Rail wagon. I don't know if you can really tell that from this, but hopefully you can see in some of the close-ups. I realise that this is a novelty sort of wagon, that it's not, you know, supposed to be a super realistic thing that you're going to run on your layout. But at the same time, I also appreciate that, you know, if you are running this on your layout, it is part of your overall model railway and you want it to look the part and want it to fit in. So I felt like the Oxford Rail Wagon was a really good compromise between great price and also really great detail as well. It sits nicely in the middle there, and so yeah, I think this will fit in on a lot of layouts should you want it to fit on there, if you can somehow justify having my logo on there. But yeah, speaking of the logo, I have to say a big thank you to everybody who watched my live streams earlier this year as well, because we did a little bit of crowd research. We did some digging, and I actually ran a poll on one of the live streams saying, you know, if we did do a wagon of some sort, would you want something with the logo on, or would you want something that was a bit more subtle that you could sort of fit in with your, you know, fit in with the rest of your rolling stock, but had like maybe a subtle nod to the channel on there somewhere. And the overwhelming majority of that poll that I ran was people saying they wanted a wagon with the logo on. So thank you everybody for that. You've stroked my ego fantastically, but you've sort of had a little bit of a hand in making this wagon a reality, because this is the design that we chose off the back of that, basically. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope all of you go and pre-order one of these wagons now. But yeah, it's fantastic. There are some sort of, you know, it says Coal for that model railway guy. Obviously the logo is nice and big on there. The number is 2026, and then it also says Pitley. That's the return marking there, so that's the, you know, where it's going back to at the end. It fits in really nicely. I am super excited about this. I hope you guys are as well. And like I said, it's a great way to celebrate the channel hitting 50,000 subscribers. Such an incredible milestone, and it feels like doing something like this now is actually worthwhile when you've hit one of those milestones. So yeah, I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. And like I said, please go pre-order one of these wagons if you like the look of them. And yeah, don't miss out. So order one sooner rather than later. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Hello everyone, we're back. Hopefully this has all worked again. Yeah, so like I said in the video that you just all saw, please do get in your pre-orders. Like I said, there's been loads coming in during the live stream as well. So like I said, we only have a certain amount that we can sell, and I don't know what the numbers are off the top of my head. I don't know how many we've sold during the course of this live stream, but yeah, it's sort of been a bit mad, and yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, even for those of you who haven't bought a wagon, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos. Yeah, it's just insane. And 50,000 subscribers is such a big number. Like it's a bit crazy. I was going to do a little bit of the. I was going to do a little bit of talking to the chat. Sorry, I just got distracted by something there. But I'm very aware as well that we've got like several live streams, several super chats to get through as well. But I'll do a quick couple here. Just one that's caught my eye here is that Soda Dan Demanda says Peter Foxton 5498 has asked. Well, Soda Dan Demand has said that Peter Foxton has asked if I would like to exhibit my Farquhar layout next to the original Farquhar layout of Audrey's. Oh, another super chat. Oh, this is from 123J White. He says, will you run a Victory Francis with 2 or 3 flatbed wagons and a brake van? Plus, with the theme of mine, would you consider a 40s week running session? I'll definitely run Francis for you. We don't generally tend to do wagons and stuff as well, because then it gets a bit too chaotic with getting everything sort of set up. But I will run it with the freight train for you. So that's you know, that has at least a flatbed wagon on it somewhere. Right? It's got the pilchard wagon, the Oxford Rail pilchard wagon. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted from Soda Dan the Man's comment. It said if I wanted to exhibit my Farquhar layout next to the original Reverend Audrey's Farquhar layout. I don't want to jinx anything, but there may have been mild discussions already about doing something like that. Yeah, I'll say no more. It's the idea isn't lost on me. I would love to do it. Yeah, I can't say any more without spoiling something, so I'm just gonna keep it quiet. I do also kind of have to finish the layout first as well. It's it's looking okay at the moment, but also I have to get like the automation set up, just make sure it runs properly. I mean you know what these live streams are like. Everything is a bit chaotic, but I can run stuff around in a circle and it's generally fine. I can't really do that with Barclay because it is an end-to-end layout. So at the very least, I need to make sure that I have an operating team or all the automation sorted out, and that's going to take a while, I think. So, but fingers crossed, next year, that's what my focus is going to be. Is going to be getting it all sorted. But yes, let's go. I'm very aware that let's see. Two Wheel Frenzy says at the moment I'm holidaying in Wales, and each time I'm there, I always have a visit to a different narrow gauge railway. I also visited the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch last year. I love that. Yeah, I can completely. I love the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch railway as well. I don't live too far away from it, and so it's it's a fantastic railway. It's like a mainline miniature railway. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's fantastic. But I love the idea of visiting a different narrow gauge railway and when you visit Wales as well. One of the things that actually got me back into this hobby was a while back I took a trip to Wales, and basically I was there for a week and did like a different railway every week. It was amazing. It was fantastic. I think for anyone who wants to try and do this, I think I stayed in Barmouth, which is sort of like in the middle of all these different railways. And on one day I did the Welsh Highland Railway. On another day I did the Festiniog Railway. On another day it was the Tallyclyn Railway. On another day, the Fairbourne Miniature Railway, which isn't technically narrow gauge, but it's in the area. And then we were going to go to the Barla Lake Railway as well, which is nearby. But I somehow managed to get the dates wrong, and it wasn't open on the day that we were intending to go. But you could also go to the Barla Lake Railway as well if you check the dates and everything. Soda Dan the Man says, that reminds me, is episode 8 finished or are you skipping straight to episode 9? Episode 8 is coming along slowly but surely. Channel members will know that I've had some issues with the editing of it. My computer decided it didn't want to play ball anymore. That's been a fun time. I'm slowly but surely getting there. I really want to have it out before Christmas. So I'm going to be trying to edit as much as I can of it tomorrow and ideally get it finished for the weekend. That would be lovely, but it might have to be Monday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah. That's all I can say, but I would love to do that. Dave Rowledge says, if every subscriber sent you 1p, what would you invest in for the layout? That'd be £547 if my maths is right. Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know. Yeah, that is a really good question. Because if it's specifically for the layout, because there's lots of things I could think of in terms of for the channel of like, putting that money to good use, sort of like behind the scenes almost, but that's not quite as exciting. I don't know. I can't just say like another loco or something because I buy enough locos. So it's one of those things. I think I would have to do, well, it would probably be like a proper automation system of some sort, which I'm looking into already. You have to have all the feedbacks and everything, and the DCC addresses and the Railcom and stuff. And so I think that you could easily spend 500 quid on that. So yeah, that would be a bit chaotic. But anyway, let's leave this shot now. Let's go back to the main layout, because what we do have is we have a Black 5 running round. Who was this for? This was for Dagger2311, who wanted to see this. And yeah, great choice. Now, do I have sound in this? That's going to be the interesting thing. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Yes, I do have sound in it. Let's turn the sound on. And you can see it's got the lights on the front there as well. So yeah, we've got the Black 5 running. That is for Dagger2311. This is one of our super chats for tonight. We've got a few more to do as well, but yeah, really looking forward to. Oh, I've just remembered as well. The Black 5 has got the firebox flicker in there. I'd completely forgotten that was in there. Yeah, it's great to run this loco. It is the steam generator one as well, but I haven't been able to put the water in, and that's too much complexity for me to try and do on a live stream. So we'll just run it without the steam for today. But maybe we'll do that in a future stream or a future video perhaps, because I do like this loco, and yeah, it's just nice to see it running around the layout. That's the great thing about these live streams, is that you guys always just like throw such random locos out there, and it's always a great one to kind of go, oh yeah, I put this on the list, I'm going to get that out and run it around the layout. And so yeah. No, it's fantastic, and thank you so much to everybody who has sent in super chats. I know we've got Rowan Parsons wants to see the Class 50, 123 J White wants to see Victory, and Luke Jackson wants to see the NER Auto Coach. So we're doing the NER Auto Coach first. I for some reason read the list in completely the wrong order there, but the auto car will be up next. So but yeah, we'll stick with the Black 5 for a moment, because I'm very much enjoying running this round. Sounds like the Black 5 is enjoying running around as well. Darkfrag83 says, any chance that Pickwick Yard will make a reappearance? It would be an interesting comparison to your later lads. It certainly would be. I've had ideas of bringing it back for the channel and doing stuff. I am doing... Okay, I'm going to have to speak slightly codedly here, because there's a project that I'm working on next year, which I can't talk about yet, but it's spiritually, it's not like a direct sequel to Pickwick Yard or anything, but it feels like kind of, you know, similar kind of style thing, and that's going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to doing that, and I need to get on it as well, because I'm supposed to be filming in like January, February for that, and you will see it sometime in the summer, I'd have thought. I don't actually know when it's going out. It's one of these things, it's not actually me that is going to be... Yeah, I can't say any more without... I feel like I keep doing this, but I can't say any more without giving stuff away. So, yeah. Oh, I tell you what as well, actually, I'm just going to mute the... I'm going to mute the Black 5 just for a moment. Speaking of things that I can't really talk about, but I am allowed to tease something. Tomorrow... Let's go to the big one. Let's go to the big shot for this. Tomorrow, 12 p.m, Rapido are making an announcement. That's all I'm saying, but they're making an announcement. So yeah, have a look at your email address. Have a look at your email at 12 p.m. Or even better, I've got a video coming out at 12 p.m. That is, yeah, all about this new announcement that they're making. It's so cool. It's going to make a lot of people very, very happy, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the station. We'll run this through. Let's get rid of the ticker as well. I think we've had that up on screen for quite a while now. I did mean to adjust that camera there, but I never actually got around to doing it. Maybe I'll do it now. I do like running the Black 5 with the teaks as well. It's a good combination. I know it's not prototypically correct in the slightest, but you know, it works for me. Right. I've just adjusted that camera. I've just realised why I had it set so low is because you can see the top of the back seat otherwise. Oh well, let's see. Maybe we'll just go with this for a bit as the Black 5 continues to run round. I think I'm seeing people in the chat saying it's very North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and yes, I agree. Right, what do we think of this? Does this? It's a bit skew whiff, and you can see the top of the back seam. How do we feel about that? Because I quite like having the low angle, but the trains at least feel a bit more sort of central now. So I mean, yeah, I guess we'll go with this and we'll see what the situation is. But like I say, you know, there's a bit of a delay here, so you'll probably hear what I'm talking about in 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. So yeah. I will say as well, we've got about half an hour left, all being well. I've got, 3 three other locos to run. So if you do want to get a super chat in, or if you do want to see something in particular running on the layout tonight, then you need to make sure you send in a super chat now, basically. I think it's sort of like, 5 past, 10 past, that'll probably be the cutoff. So if you do want to send in a request tonight, send one in now. We'll definitely, I'll go until, until I've completed all the super chats. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, let's run the, we'll turn the sound back on for the Black 5 and we'll watch it go around one more time. Oh, I've done that thing again where I've got it wrong. Let's go back to that shot there. Lots of buttons that I've got to remember to press. I just saw a comment from Sean Nolan saying, will there be another Farquhar video? Yes, indeed there will be. Oh, I missed that, didn't I? There will be another Farquhar video. There's one more in the series, which it will sort of be kind of finishing off the thing. I did a terrible job of watching the Black 5 go round the layout there. So we'll do one more. We'll do one more run of this, and then we'll get the NER Autocar out for Luke Jackson. But thank you so much, Dagger2311. It's been great to run the Black 5 tonight. Great choice. Yeah, very much a fan. Here it comes, just from below the shot there. But yes, just to answer that question from before, there will be another Slice of Soda video. There's one more in the series to go, basically. And I sort of do the finishing touches and have a bit of a running session, and yeah, it's come out looking great. It's that classic thing of, they say, a layout is never really truly finished, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how Farquhar has turned out, although there is still a bit more to do with it, so yeah. Anyway, here we go, final time. The Black 5 passing over the embankment there, and this will run into the tunnel and back into the fiddle yard. Thank you so much, Dagger2311. Yeah, fantastic choice. Really, I thoroughly enjoyed running this, and now I get to run the NER Autocar as well. I always forget that these have brakes on. There we go. I think I've done that right. Okay, let's get the NER Autocar going then for Luke Jackson. So, where is this? That's on Route 5. Get that sorted out there. Find it in the app. Is it running in the right direction? Maybe we'll run this round in the opposite direction, see how it goes. I'm feeling ambitious. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, I guess in that case, then we can go back to oh, I've got to remember to do my camera shots the other way around. But here it comes out onto the layout now. It's just going to be entering your shot now, I think. There we go. Doesn't that look great? Yes, this is very weird doing it all around the other direction, but I've got sound in this as well. But it is one of those ones that I will have to run it with the sound on very briefly and then turn it off, because it's a very high-pitched whine on this because it's like an electric loco. It's a bit crazy. Oh, actually, do you know what? This shot looks so much better with the train coming towards you. Yeah, I think that's really, really, really cool. So yeah, thank you so much to Luke Jackson for sending this one in. That's really cool. I love that. Let's come to the multi-shot here, and when this comes back out onto the layout again, we'll run it round with the sound on, shall we? Actually, let's make it go a bit faster. Here we go. You ready? Brace yourself for the sound, everyone. Here we go. Yeah, so there we go. I'm really, yeah. I'm very much having to raise my voice to speak over this one. But it is great. I think I am going to turn the sound off though, because it's yeah, it's difficult to hear yourself speak. Normally I have all the sound on all the locos turned all the way up, so you know, for when I'm filming videos, that it's nice and loud for that. And then of course I forget that when I do a live stream or something and I'm trying to talk over them, it's just absolute chaos. But that is very much, you know, the sort of situation that we get with with these kind of things. But yes. Luke Jackson says, I love the auto coach. I have the sound chip on my wanted list for Christmas and plan to fill it with passengers following your video tutorial in the new year. Oh, who's that in response to? I'm assuming there's someone's talking about the auto coach. Oh no! Do you mean this? The actual? Because it's yeah. Sorry. Do you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the Great Western auto coaches, the Dapol ones that have just been released. I completely forgot that this is because I always forget that this is an auto coach. I always try and call it an auto train, or is that what the Great Western thing is? I don't know. Anyway, I'm all mixed up. But yes, I did do a video on this, on putting DCC sound into it and putting passengers and figures. Actually, I've just realised that, yeah, there are passengers and figures in there. Got the lights turned on. It's like I never look inside the things. But yeah, oh, brilliant. Oh, okay, great. I'm really glad to hear that, Luke Jackson. So yeah. Yeah, he says you were just talking about it and you did a tutorial of it. Yes, I did. I've made a lot of videos. Cut me some slack, all right? I can't remember every single one. No, I do remember. I do remember. Welsh Rail Guy says, it's a shame the other 49,908 didn't show up this evening. That's always the way with YouTube. You know, you put out these videos. A lot of people subscribe to channels and they don't always watch everything. So, you know, there's that. But for a live stream, I mean, we've had over 100 people watching at some point. So that's been fantastic. And yeah, I think it's been really cool. So thank you to all of those of you who are here. I very much appreciate you being here. I'm just having a look back through the chat, but you're all being very polite and nice to each other. Shout out to Soda Dandaman as well, our moderator for this evening. Very much appreciate you doing the work to keep an eye on the chat, and I've seen you posting the links to the the wagon as well, which means I don't have to remember to do it. So thank you. Oh, this is nice. Just being able to just run the trains round and just sort of enjoy a single carriage going around the layout like this. It's good fun. I like it. I do like sort of single car units like this. I think I might have to pick up one of those Great Western auto train carriage things that Dapol have just done. So yeah, I could run one of those. I don't think they ever ran with the 57XXs, but you know, maybe I'll just do a little bit of law bending, or you know, just bending history and reality slightly. Rule 1, it's my railway. Oh, we just had another super chat come in. Matt Tuna says, great to see the TMRG wagons. Because we have the 9F, please? Absolutely, fantastic. And seeing as you mentioned the TMRG wagons, I'll put it on the freight train for you. That's fantastic. Let me get off this shot because no one wants to look at me when there's a nice train running around. So we'll have a look at that. But thank you so much, Matt Toon. We'll get that running for you shortly. We've got a few other super chats to do beforehand. But yeah, like I say, if you do want to see something running on the layout, then yeah, you need to get your super chat in sooner rather than later. I'd say, like, if you do want to send in a super chat or see something running on the layout in particular, literally like within the next minute or so, unless anyone sends one in like immediately now, I'm calling that as it. Like, you know, we'll run the 9F as the last thing today. So yeah, that will be the final one. But yeah, let's go back to this shot again. Let's turn the sound on. we'll let it do one more full sequence. We'll let it do one more run round, and then what have we got? We've got to do the Class 50 for Rowan Parsons. Oh, I'm very much looking forward to that. That's going to be proper chaos. And actually, it'll be even louder as well because the Accurascale locos are properly loud. So, yeah. So here we go, coming round now. Oh, a little bit of wheel squeal is there, and yeah, that is it now. That's it for the. Oh, let's remember to put the brake on. I don't think the brake is actually doing anything. Oh, okay, no, it has actually stopped. Great. So let's get the Class 50 out onto the layout. Oh man, I am looking forward to seeing how this goes. This is going to be good fun indeed. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Is it going in the right direction? That's the main thing. It does seem to be going in the right direction. Okay, have I got all the points set? I thought it had derailed instantly then. It's coming out onto the layout now. Yeah, I think it has. Yeah, the final carriage has derailed. Let's get this back on the track. This is the problem with having cameras all around the layout, is there's nowhere for me to hide. Like, okay, hopefully this will all run smoothly. No, that one's gone now. What's going on? I'm doing this very slowly again, so we'll run everything at a fairly moderate pace and see what happens. God knows what's going to happen when we get to that dodgy bit of track. Oh, it's come off the layout already. Yeah, and a bit of detail just fell off there. I think that's the steps. This is absolute chaos. Right, maybe we'll try this round in the opposite direction then, because this is not a good look. Okay, let's go to this. Actually, tell you what, we'll go to the multi-shot there so that you can see something, and then I don't have to try and run it round at the same time. Well, maybe, yeah, let's go in the opposite direction. We'll see what happens. And just trying to get this set up at the other side. Right. Stop moving for me, please. I'll have to retrieve that bit of detail. Hello everyone, welcome back to my... Okay, can you hear me now? I'm going to go on the basis that you can hear me. I don't know if I'm really loud or what's going on, or if I'm really quiet. Basically, my microphone, I've got a little wireless microphone on and that's died, which is great, obviously. I was trying to find a little cable to try and plug myself, hardwire myself in, but I can't find it. So I'm just going through my laptop audio now. So hopefully, let me know if you go. Oh yeah, there we go. People saying they can hear me in the chat. Anton Bowman got in there first. Nigel Cole a close second. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. At least we got to try out the technical difficulties screen. So you know, it's almost like we planned it. Meanwhile, the Class 50 is continuing to be a pain. The problem is every time it goes over one of the points when it's derailed, it what it ends up doing is it triggers like a minor sort of short circuit. Oh, we just had a super chat come in. Joey5773 says, "Hurrah for sound!" That I can very much get behind that. Thank you so much. But yes, sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath now because I literally just had to run into a room, search all the cupboards to find a cable, couldn't find it, ran back again. Anyway, in the meantime, the Class 50 was running around perfectly fine all that time, until of course I went live again and brought the cameras back on, and then it all went crazy. I think I'm going to try running it a little bit faster and just seeing what happens, because I think it might be, if it gets over those sorts of dodgy bits quicker, it just sort of skips over the rails and doesn't get too bogged down. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Yeah, see, it seems to run a bit smoother when it's running a bit faster. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, I suppose I can take this microphone off now because this is doing nothing. So, Nigel Cole says, "Don't hardwire yourself to the loud." Yes, I wouldn't be doing that, but thankfully, I would just try and, yeah. I guess that's just not. It's normally been fine throughout live streams in the past. So I don't know why it's not lasted tonight. Maybe it's just been it's just run out of battery, hasn't been charged up properly, or for whatever reason. Anyway, it's all good now. You can hear me again. So, people are saying I want the volume up, so I'm gonna turn this up a bit. Let me know if that's okay. It was all like red on my screen, like the levels were peaking and everything. So yeah. Oh yeah, I've just seen there's just people saying it's very quiet. So hopefully, that sounds like it's come off again. Let me just do that. Yeah, I think this is going to be one I have to kind of keep an eye on. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I don't want it to do. Yeah, I'm just sort of watching it as it goes round, just hoping that it works. Yeah, so I think I'm very much going to have to keep an eye on this one, aren't I? Oh well, it's good fun. It's what we like, a bit of chaos, isn't it? I am very aware as well that we've still got quite a few super chats to get to as well. So I will need to do that at some point. Actually, that's a good point. We can do a bit of shunting with this, I think. Maybe we'll stop it and put it inside and get Francis out. I think that could be a bit fun. Let's do that, because then we don't have to run this round all too much. We'll watch it do another circuit, and when it comes back in, we'll stop it in the station. Or I shall attempt to stop it in the station. Shall we say that? Let's see what happens. Yeah, because I've just realised that Francis is actually in the shed, so we're going to need to get him out of there. I'm very, very much hoping that works. Here we go. Let's get the sound on. I have had to overrun the shots. Right, there's a little bit of a blind spot, and that is exactly where the Class 50 has stopped. I do also need to just uncouple it from the train. I haven't remembered to get my trusted little uncoupling tool, so hand of God coming in again. Stay there. Nope. Right. Okay, let's go to this shot here. I don't know how much of this you guys can hear when I walk around. Oh, I've got that on. Alright, here's the moment of truth, everyone. Can I get... Is Francis going to play and come out of the shed? Okay, I know you can't see much at the moment, that's all you can really see there, so let's see if we can get this going, shall we? The Victory is geared very, very slowly because it's supposed to be a shunting loco. So it's this is like full power now, basically. Right, as that disappears, let's we'll get the 50 out of the way, shall we? If I can find it. There we go, 2 trains running on the stream at once. That's not bad, is it? I'm going to have to keep an eye on this to remember where to stop. The problem is I always do it by looking at the screen and then completely forget there's a little bit of a delay for me. There we go, I think that's far enough. We'll do a shutdown now. Oh, it just cut out. I was expecting it to do some sort of wind down sound there, but yeah. Right, so it's all been a bit chaotic, but let's let's go back to this shot here, and we'll enjoy the victory going round. Sorry, I've not had a chance to look at the chat much because I'm just trying to keep everything running, and I'm aware. So after this, I think we just then have to do the 9F and that tune. So that'll be the end of it. Do want to say thank you to Joey573. Let's go back to the shot. Joey573 and Sunsmurf R, I think, who both sent in super chats but they didn't request anything. But just thank you so much. I just don't want you to think I've forgotten that. But yes. Anyway, here we go. Here is. Oh no, I'm still on the class 50. The victory doesn't make that sound. Here we go. I suppose I should really probably swap to Francis if I Here we go. Let's try again. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear any of this at all, but any of the sound. But I'm going to keep on. I'll run them with the sound anyway. But if it gets too much, just let me know. So, and I'll try and keep an eye on things. So yeah, as I predicted, we have overrun, and we will overrun definitely because I've got to run this at least for a fair few minutes. For 1, 2, 3 J White who wanted to see victory, who wanted to see Francis, which is a victory. Then we've also got to run the 9F for Matt Toon. So we'll make sure we run each of those for a couple of things. Oh, people saying the sound is good. So yeah, that's handy. I'm glad that is the case. So yeah, always nice to know that I'm not just speaking into the void essentially. let's go back to that shot, and then we can watch it as it goes round. See this? Okay, so here's the thing: the speaker in the Victory isn't that powerful. Like in comparison to the Accurascale Pannier that we were running earlier, like that's really really loud. Like for such for a similar size loco, the Pannier is miles louder. Which is a good thing normally, apart from when you're trying to talk over it. Whereas the smaller speaker in the Victory, it means it's much easier for me to talk over. So, yeah, I'll have to maybe just adjust some levels and stuff. But yeah. Soda Dan the Man says you haven't overrun. You've demonstrated the BR timetable and perfectly ran late. Yeah, I completely agree. I love it. There's a prototype for everything, isn't there? The good thing is I've got the 9F on the layout all ready to go. So yeah, once we've done this, we'll run the 9F round with a freight train. I think that'll be a good bit of fun to end on, and also means I get to run the wagons again. So yeah, that's handy. And just a classic thing as the ticket comes up on screen. Don't forget to pre-order your wagons if you haven't already. So yeah, we'll. We shall see. RG Train says that's a good look. Much neater than ours. What are you using? We use OBS, but ours isn't as neat. Yeah, I'm using OBS as well. It's oh hello. Pannier Tank Man has just sent in a super chat. Sorry, I got distracted there. Saying congratulations on 50,000. Do you know if you can run the Z21 app on the DCC EX, looking for potential options that don't break the bank? Oh, now that's a good question. I've never tried it. I should probably do that. If I can, I'll have a go at doing that. I don't know if... Because the thing is, I think that there's probably a way to do it, because DCC EX is fairly open source and you can kind of muck around with it if you want to. The issue, I suspect, will be whether the Z21 app wants to talk to whether this is like a closed sort of protocol thing. I don't know. I do know that you can, there is Y-throttle for DCCX. There's various app-based. So if you don't want to use, if you can't use the Z21 thing, you can also see as well. That's literally, I've got it pretty much at full speed for the Victory. And this is how fast it runs. It's geared incredibly slowly. It's amazing. I love it. Perfect for shunting with. Great for a heritage railway as well. Oh, I've just seen RGJ Trains has said, can we drop you a message? Also, don't know if you've seen about Trevor. Trevor, he was on the comments sometimes. Oh, yes, yeah, has something happened to him? Sorry, I've not been keeping an eye on the chat, and I've been a bit rubbish, but oh yes, it seems. Oh yeah, I've just seen your message now about him passing away. That's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that for everyone who knew him. You know, both in person and online as well. It's yeah, that is really sad. Yeah, sorry, I got a bit distracted then. Got caught up in the sentiment. It's one of those weird things where it's like, you know, because, let's face it, because this hobby is generally sort of, you know, it's one of those things where it's older gentlemen or, you know, older people who take part in this hobby. You know, that's the kind of, I suppose, the stereotype isn't really the right word, but it does mean that, you know, you do find out every so often that people have passed away, and it's sad, and it's, you know, yeah, sorry, that's knocked me a bit, but sorry, I was talking about the Z21 app, wasn't I? Yeah, I don't know if this is possible to use with DCC EX. If it isn't, I'll see if I can give it a go if I have time, which, you know, I never have time to do anything. However, if the Z21 app doesn't work, there's Y-Throttle. I think there's also a new app as now called Railrunner. I think that's what it's called. It's made by YouTubers who do like sound decoders, so that might be worth looking up as well at some point. But yes. Anyway, we have run. Let me go back to this shot. We've been running the we've been running the victory round a little bit here, so so we'll put this away in just a moment and get the 9F out. But yeah, I just thought we'd run it round one last time, so give it a little toot on the whistle as well. There we go. There's the victory disappearing off under the under the bridge. I'm gonna bring this to a stop in the fiddle yard, and then we'll get the 9F out for a little bit as well, and then we'll end after that, because I think that's a good place to end it. I think, as somebody said, the last British Railways locomotive, and that's where we'll end the stream tonight. Of course, I am going to be back next week as well, so don't worry about that. There's plenty more chaos for you to enjoy. If I can find the 9F, of course, that would be handy. Where is it? I've got so many locos on this list. Right, is this going to run for me? Yes, it is. That's good. Let's go back to that shot there so we can see it coming out onto the layout. I'll check I've got all my points good to go as well. And of course, let's get the sound on for this as well. Here it is, out on the layout. This is quite a short train, I think, for a 9F. Oh, shout out to Antonio Bentic, who just subscribed. Thank you so much. That's 50,001. No, I really appreciate it. I genuinely do really appreciate all of you subscribers. It's fantastic. I am still running the 9F, but I've quietened it down a little bit. So I can hear myself think. But yeah, so we are sort of coming into the final minutes now. Now, who wanted to see this? This was Matt Toon wanted to see this running. And thank you again to, I think it was 123 Jay White wanted to see the Victory Francis. So thank you so much to him, and thank you to Matt Toon for the 9F request. So yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been great to be doing these live streams again. I really do genuinely enjoy doing these, even when the microphones fail. We really got to try out everything tonight, didn't we? But yeah, no, but it's been great fun. I love doing these things, and yeah, the classic thing as well. Just as the 9F goes over the bridge there, you can get your TMRG wagons. Don't forget to pre-order those. And like I said, there is also going to be that announcement from Rapido tomorrow at 12. So yeah, tune in at lunchtime for yeah, an exciting video. It's really cool. Yeah, like I say, that's all I'm going to say. We've not actually, despite the technical difficulties, we've not actually overrun all that much. It's only like 12 minutes that we've overrun by, which is, you know, we'll go for another few minutes as well. But I always feel like I'll start wrapping up now because I go on forever and ever. It's very difficult for me to actually just, you know, finish a stream. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in tonight. It's been fantastic. Thank you all so much for joining me, for watching the videos, for yeah, just genuinely continuing to support the channel and just yeah, get involved. It's fantastic. And yeah, it's lovely to get to hang out with you guys. Maybe, I mean, the only thing I feel bad about is the fact that I don't get to see the chat as much when I'm trying to run things. So, you know, maybe what I should do in the future is just literally do a chat stream where I don't run anything, or I just have something going around in the background, but the focus is more on just me talking to you guys. That's the sort of thing I do with my channel members. I try to do every so often. Oh, there's something derailed. I'm gonna go and have a look. No, we're all good. It's fine. It's just making clattering noises, which is always good fun. When there's some set track points in the fiddle yard, and when some of the wagons go over them, they make quite a clattering noise, and I always think something has derailed. But yeah, no, it's all good. Bazza's Way says, I will have to watch back. I'm like, yeah, no worries. The live stream will be available to watch afterwards. So if any of you have joined late and you want to see what we got up to in the first hour or so of the stream, you're more than welcome to do that. Or, you know, you can skip through to the bits that you want to watch if you missed out on something. So, yeah, equally, you don't have to watch at all. But yeah, we will be back next week for, it's that same point again. The wagons go over it. It makes a clattering noise. But yeah, we will be back next week, probably next Tuesday evening, I want to say. So a couple of days before Christmas. And yeah, I think this is, it's been great to be back. I really enjoy doing these live streams, and it's nice to have this layout set up again and be able to run stuff around. So with that in mind, let's go to this shot, and I think we'll finish up on this. I'm going to run it around a bit more, don't worry. So it's just enjoying letting it go around, I think. Yeah, there we go. We'll let it go around one more time. So I'll turn the sound on in a minute, and then we shall finish up for the evening. Yeah, so let's go to that shot there. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure to be back again for another live stream. Like I say, it's just great to be back, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for this 50,000 subscriber live stream special. It has been an absolute pleasure. Yeah, with that, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you in for another live stream very, very soon. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening, and good night.